Welcome back to part 12 of Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. We should probably level up the rest of our, well, these two team members, maybe also Cake, because we're going to need some stuff for the next gym. And so what I'm going to do is just use up some more rare candies. I should probably top up the supply, but I didn't have the chance to do that before the recording, I guess. But there should be enough here for today anyway, so long as we don't really start using any new team members. We should still have plenty of Pokeballs. But yeah, I'm just bringing these up to the levels of the others. So level 30. That's where we set the level cap for the previous gym. Or at least that's where I started the gym. And even though we did lose a fighting type, that fighting type would not help us against the next gym. Right, that's 29. Because the next gym is flying type against Winona. So we have a couple of good ones here, and Leah definitely get rid of Splash. It doesn't even want us to confirm the move, like deletion. I mean, you had to be certain with where you actually put the move anyway. Just don't accidentally press A. And that's a little harder to do on a GameCube controller, because, well, harder to avoid on a GameCube controller, because A is the biggest button. 24, okay. Just a few more. And that's how many rare candies we had left, apparently, huh? Coincidence? Right, okay. Level 27. 28. 29. Confuse Ray. Yes, learn that. That is 100% accurate. That is pretty good. Maybe get rid of Constrict. It's really, really bad. All these moves are, really. Yeah. We don't really want to be outspeeding things with Shrimp. But, eh. Oh wait, am I one level too low? Yeah. Plus I still got a level up Cake. Yeah, with all of these levels being skipped, a bunch of EVs are also skipped. Takedown. Ooh. Are we a physical attacker or not? I don't know. We could get rid of Tackle. Yeah, let's get rid of Tackle. Takedown's a decent move. It does have recoil, but if I use it responsibly, I can get around it. Right, is that correct? Still one level off. I should have paid more attention, huh? Right, I just hope we have enough rare candies for later. Otherwise, I've got to split this into 2 sessions and just hack in the rare candies again. Ooh, and I nearly forgot. We do actually have an encounter that we can get. And I've got to head all the way back through Petalburg Woods. This route's fine. We've got our encounter here a long time ago. They already got knocked out, so no way of dealing anything here. Well, dealing with anything. No catching, just knockout. And yet, we're still encountering everything here. I need to know the odds of getting an encounter on any given tile. Because I know it's definitely not 100%, and it seems like it's closer to 50. Well, closer to 50 than it should be. Already got our encounter from this area too. Only place in the entire game you can get Shroomish. Right, okay, we're nearly there. Actually, I need to know something. I'm pretty sure this won't give us an extra berry, but I can check anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that NPC will never give us a second berry. Because the internal clock on the back... well, the internal battery on the clock has run dry. I will have collected the berry from that NPC just a long time ago as well. Though I guess recently I haven't really been going after all of the items. I'll just heal up between. I want all the moves. Right, okay. So what we need to do is go north. Because we haven't had our encounter from this route yet. Because there's no grass accessible on this side. Oh, we didn't even pick up the super potion. That could have been handy earlier on. Right, fast food still hasn't picked up another item. But yeah, theoretically I could just get infinite rare candies through fast food. I just need to do some battles against some very early route Pokemon, because the chances of getting an item from them are the same as any late game stuff. Anyway, we need a surfing Pokemon. And I need to know who is the best candidate for that. Who can learn Surf, first of all? We got Surf at the end of the previous episode. Okay, just Gyarados and Fast Food. Fast Food it is. Right, get rid of Headbutt, since that's the only non-HM move. I don't think we're going to need Rock Smash, but no, there are a few rocks. There are still a few rocks along the way. Right, and what I can do is go back over to this page and set up a repel. Because there's no chance for any wild Pokemon here while this repel's active. Oh, plus that was a really short section of thing there. Oh, there's a rock there. Okay, this is Meteor Falls. So I need to continue going north. Yeah. Here. Ooh, okay, now we're risking it. Okay, this section of grass is the only section of grass in the entire game that contains Jigglypuff. However, I'm going to do some of these battles before we get there. I should probably just be avoiding these battles, because we're going to just level up the team to the level cap anyway. Saves us using a rare candy. Oh, we still have Tackle here. You shouldn't have anything super effective, right? Unless you have Thunder Punch, in which case there's a problem. They also shouldn't bring out a Rock type. I'll bring out Wings. At least it's not 4 times super effective. Yeah, Karate Chop's pretty good here. We have Wing Attack. That's our super effective move. That's the reason I switched. No issues. Wings will eventually evolve, I'm sure. And there's a Machoke. Wing Attack again. Confusion's better than I thought at the start of the playthrough. Why do they keep using Karate Chop? Do they not have any other moves? Any other types of moves? So Karate Chop's 4 times resisted by Wings here, since Poison resists Fighting. I'm pretty sure Fighting also resists Poison. It's It's one of the few things that... one of the few combinations of moves. Or types that resist each other. Or no, it was bug and fighting that had that interaction. Right, repel's one off. We can grab the Calpsy berries. These could help if we somehow get Feebas. I doubt we will, but there's a chance. Especially since we've already kind of exhausted most of the encounters for that route, since we're doing Dupe's Claws. But there are a few others that we could get. I think. I know Kecleon's one of them for that route. And there's our encounter for this route. You're probably going to try putting us to sleep. So what I can do is... Dragon Rage? Get some guaranteed 40 damage in there. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. I'll just use a Great Ball here. 1, 2, 3... Broke out. Yeah, there it is. Disabled no more. Perfect. We can Dragon Rage again. Even a critical hit Dragon Rage doesn't exist. Because it always does 40 damage if it hits. If Dragon Rage could critical hit in the early games, it would be doing 80 damage. Because that's just double the amount of damage it would otherwise do. But in the more recent games, it only do 60. But still can't critical hit, so 40 is guaranteed. Huh. Okay. We need a nickname. And I have no idea what to call it. What to call her. See if this fits. It does. Bubblegum. Cool. Yeah, I approached from the other side. There's one tile there where he doesn't see you. Well, that's not good. Hariyama, what are you going to do? Make me switch out? Oh yeah, here's a little fun fact about Hariyama. Its catch rate is actually higher than Makuhita. So it's easier to catch a Hariyama than it is to catch a Makuhita. This thing has guts, by the way, so I'm pretty sure it does anyway. Okay, thanks for using Fighting Move. We're encountering a lot of fighting types right now. It's unusual. Right, wing attack again. Should be, yeah, okay. We did more than half HP with the first hit. Okay. Shrimp is gaining quite a bit of experience as well. I should probably take the EXP share off them. And maybe give it to Wings? No, Wings is holding the Soothe Bell. I'll keep the XP share on then. Having an extra rock type on the team is probably going to be pretty good. There's also a few secret base locations here. Okay, we need to head back to town. Here we go. Right, if you spot us, then we have to battle you. Right, just walk here. We can rock smash this. And now that guy won't be able to see us. And we get a free item out of it. I'll take a Great Ball. And a couple berries. Blackberries. Six of them, even. I mean, they're pretty much just for Pokeblocks at this point, but I think that's what they're for, anyway. We can have a look. Yeah, Pokeblock ingredients. That's all these do. Raz, Block, and Nanab. And Weeper. Nanab, Calpsy. Yeah, a lot of Pokeblock ingredients, just for different colours and flavours. Right, and now that we've stepped over that ledge, we're back in Rustboro. Yeah, that detour is the only reason... Well, that Jigglypuff is the only reason we went that way. Do we have a Moonstone? I think we do. I need to check. But because we're playing Sapphire, I believe we can get more Lunatone. I think Lunatone's the one that was there. I just need to check for the Moonstone. We do not have a Moonstone, apparently. I thought we picked that up. Also, my fan's been going this entire time, so I'll just turn that off. That was blowing onto the microphone. I don't know if that picked up. It probably did. Right, so we have Bubblegum here, but I don't think we're able to really use the full capability. Let's have a look. What moves do they have right now? Cute Charm, that's decent. Not against Winona, but still, decent. Okay, you are a special attacker. That is different to the rest of my team, although you are a normal type in this game. So, no fairy moves or anything. And you have Rollout. Wow, that could have been terrifying. Huh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using Bubblegum for a little bit. Right, let's heal up. None of our Pokemon fainted, so... no releasing anything just yet. I think I am over-leveled for the next area, though. Maybe I should just wait until the next gym to do the level up thing. I'll do that between gyms. Well, between the next two gyms. Not saying the numbers. Not saying the funny numbers the kids are after these days. Between Winona's and the Twins gyms. I could just run away from this. We have literally no chance of just missing. But yeah. It doesn't even have 40 HP. So we're pretty much safe. Although going from here, we can very easily get across to Mauville. I probably could have just gone through the Rust Earth Tunnel with all the Whismers, but I think this way's a little quicker to get us to where we need to go. Maybe. Route 102. So if we just ride over to Oldale Town, head north and east, and go across here, because we've already had our encounter for this route. We've been here before. Here's the trick house. Do I dare go through the trick house? I mean, there's new puzzles for us, and that means new items. If I can line up the thing. Yeah, it looks like a free item right here. Wave mail. These are pretty much pointless. We really don't need any of these. Any mail items. No one else has pickup. What item do you have? Rostberry. Why do you have a Rostberry? I thought I took that off you. You can't be burned. Huh. Routes. Okay. Psychic type. Just a psychic type in this gen. Only level 17. Yeah. We are over-leveled for this. This was probably the one before, so there'll probably be another puzzle for us to do after this one. Because I kind of just didn't come back here. Also can't run in here, which is a little bit awkward. Right, and I can push this button to close that one over there. There might be something up at the north end of the room, but we can head across here. Right, there's the scroll. We need to get to that scroll. Okay, going up at that other area just brings us to an item. The items in these rooms aren't that great, it's mostly just post. Okay, Shroomish at level 16, even lower. Why is the lower level one after? Probably should just use, like, Bite or something, but... yeah, this thing has more than enough HP. And you probably also have Effect Spore. Though we got lucky enough that that didn't matter. What's your second Pokemon? Beautifly. Okay, yeah, Bite. Flinched. It's probably got decent special defense, and we're not really a special attacker. Probably should have used a Tackle. Might have done more damage. Okay. That closes that one. And that closes that one. Right. Now we can get over to the scroll. We've got to take things really slow here. Should I see what the item is? Nah. Right, what do you have? Timer Ball. Okay. That one item could come in handy later. Come back later for the next exciting installment. He'll have already set this, the next room up by the time we get back anyway. Oh, it wasn't in line with the thing there. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now is leave the house and come back in. Yeah. We definitely missed some things. Right, you know what? Let's not have you up front. Let's train someone else for a bit. Perhaps Wings. Maybe Cake. I think I'll do Cake. Ah, Rock Smash. Had a feeling we'd need that. Right, the buttons open and close the doors. This could be a challenge. Right, so we have to hit this one, so it flips them. That's just for an item. Oh, these rocks are on switches. Right, and we can head this way for the scroll. We need to get the scroll. And now we're on this side. So I need to go through the blue gates. Oh, yeah, that's it. Just this one guy. Hiker Alan. Well, this is not great. Except for the fact that I have magnitude. So long as it's strong enough, we should be fine. Good. Graveler. Another magnitude. Although, if they have a magnitude, we also have a problem. Yeah. Especially if it hits us too hard. I've got to switch. I've got to switch now. We are faster, but still. They're probably going to use magnitude here. So I could bring in a flying Pokemon. If they use a rock move, we're in trouble. Fast food, you're up. Ugh. Okay. Surf. With access to Surf now, things have gotten a lot easier. And Nose Pass. Surf. Nose Pass is very weak to water. Any special move, really. It's just bulky defensively. Physically defensively, that is. Should I go and pick up the items? Nah. There's not really anything good in the trick house anyway. Other than these items from at the end of them. A Hardstone. We already have one of those. But now that we have two of them, I guess we can use the second one. Right, okay. Cool. Guess I should have a bit more drink. Okay, let's see. Have they reset the trick house again? They have, and I don't know where that was. I think it's this window. Yeah, it is. Okay. We're going to need a new team member at the front, unless I just heal up. So we can, in fact, just heal up here. Using, I guess, a super potion. And I'm going to use a regular potion too. Since we've got a few of those. It's only 8 points, but still. And you look like you could do with a couple of these. Right, okay. We need strength. We have strength. Right, so if I push that one up, I can push you down and you to the right. That lets us get past. That's just for an item. I guess I could try it. You are a fighting type user, so if I go for wings, I can battle you. Let's just hope you don't have a rock Pokemon. Good, it's Makuhita again. So many fighting and rock types in this this episode. Oh, I think my voice is already going. Not great. Thankfully, we still have a pretty easy time here. I think our friendship goes up every time we defeat a trainer. Or I guess just win a battle, including against wild Pokemon. I need to actually have a look into friendship for this game. Yeah, good, I didn't mute myself there. Okay, what's the item? More mail, huh. Useless. Okay, that may have just messed me up here, because I can't... Yeah, I've messed up. I have to restart the puzzle. Unless I can just continue pushing this down, but there's a block in the way, so... Completely stuck. I can't push that one down, I can't push the one to the right. To the right. So this is... there. Right, okay. This is... oh, that's the Gen 1 friendship with Pikachu. Gen 2, Gen 3, here we go. Level up using a vitamin. Battling against a gym leader, elite 4 member, or the champion for the whole party. Walking 128 steps. Learning TMs or HMs. Okay, using a battle item. Okay, so winning a regular battle doesn't actually matter, it's just the gym leaders. Friendship raising berries in Emerald. Oh, yes, the friendship berries don't exist in this game yet. Right, I'm gonna go heal up. Because I'm pretty sure we need this. Well, I'm gonna use it anyway. Just because we're out of the thing. Right, okay, so... there's not very many ways of increasing friendship here, other than just cycling a lot. I know it says walking 128 steps, but cycling also works. Or it should. Okay, back into here. The trick house. So what I need to do is teach some TM moves. Oh, right, Focus Punch. Ew, Focus Punch, I don't like that. I do not like -5 priority. You have that... Why does Graveler have the ability to learn Focus Punch? Right, I need to know. You are not able to learn that, okay. Hidden Power, you are definitely able to learn that. Double Team. You are able to learn that, okay. I think that might be a universal TM. So all these universal TMs could actually be useful to us here. So, learning TMs was one of the ways that we could gain friendship quickly. Bite isn't as good, because it's special here. Confuse Ray's good because it confuses, and confusion doesn't activate guts. Wing Attack is good, same type attack bonus. Steel Wing's decent. I think that was a TM as well. Yeah. Boost attack when burned, paralyzed, or poisoned. Facade is also good for getting around Confuse Ray. Or rather, other way around. Confuse Ray is good for getting around Facade. But only really in the normal battle, because I think that's the only time you're going to come across Facade. So, get rid of Bite, maybe? Just because we need to learn something? Right, okay, so now we have that. So we need to push this boulder up. Yeah, this doesn't block anything. That one up, down, right. Walk around that boulder. Push this one to the right, so it's not blocking anything. Walk around that one. Push you down. And now we can push this boulder up. And then we've got to walk and push that one. I'm surprised I didn't battle you on the left there. I'll do it anyway. We need some leveling up here. So if leveling up... Yeah, leveling up gives us some friendship. I'm not really using the vitamins either. Just because of the cost of using them. But anyway, Brilliant, wing attack. Go down. Yeah, that's what would happen in the flying gym. So that's why I'm not bringing Shroomy with us. Shrimp leveled up. We're so close to leveling up here as well. Is there anything off to the left here? The scroll. Yeah, we still need the scroll. Yes, there was a small puzzle there, but... The boulders reset when they're off-screen. Huh. Okay. I did not press right there. Wait, what? Oh, great. How do I get my item? The bag was full. Okay, what do you have? We could probably put this in the bag. Super potion. Yeah, we can put that in the bag because it stacks with the other super potions. Now, we need to get rid of some of this mail. Right, so if I leave and come back in, the item should just be waiting for me on the table. Yes, here we go. Smoke ball. What does that do? I think it's... Okay. An item that can be used to flee from a wild Pokémon. I think we have to give that to a Pokémon here to be able to use that. It'll allow us to flee or run without fail. But if I leave and come back... Right, there's no new... Yeah, no new content here. Okay. Honestly, I could just leave it here. We've done a little side quest, and that's taken up most of the time for today. I don't think we have enough time to actually get back to where we should be. But I can do a few more things, I guess. It'd also give me a chance to restock on the rare candies just off screen. Well, just off camera. But first, we need to sell a few things. Because we still have that nugget in the... and the Stardust as well. We can get both of those out of our bag. Yeah, we're at 2 hardstones here. Full heal... I mean, I could just sell the rare candies for money, but that'd be cheating. That'd be way more cheating than we should ever use. Oh! Okay, I don't think we have anything here. We can't sell any key items. We might be able to sell Pokeballs, but yeah. How much is a timer ball? 500. TMs? We can sell TMs. I guess that makes sense. We can't sell HMs though, for obvious reasons. And the berries. We could sell the berries for a tiny bit of money. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'd rather save them for raising the beauty stat of a Feebas. If we can catch a Feebas. Right, okay. I guess we can make our way over to up north for the to Mauville. But once we're there isn't really much for us to do. Ah, I got really far there. You no longer have Bite, but you do. Also, you're not weak to this Abra. Oh, never mind. Yeah. That's fine. I guess we did already do that battle. Just had to make sure. There was a little bit of leveling up that I was wanting to do today. Just a little. Oh, Watson's here. There is actually something else that we could do. I forgot about this. There's another side quest. And we don't have a Pokemon from down here. Right, I did actually pick up the item from there. If there was ever one to begin with. Right, we got our Pokemon from here. I think this one we actually failed. And so far it's the only one we've failed. We've never seen a Wingull for our encounter yet. But we've already got our encounter for this route, so... yeah. I'm not taking that. Anyway, here's New Mauville. Maybe I should take the EXP share off Shrimp. I don't know. Oh, and I definitely should not have you up front. But we're able to go into New Mauville. This is the same place here, so... but you can get an encounter in either. Oh, and we can run down here. And this is our encounter. Magnemite. Okay. Magnemite. You might evolve right on the level cap. Okay. I cannot magnitude or roll out here. My only option is Rock Throw. Don't go down. Good, it's defensive. Having our own Steel type is going to be nice. We had one before, but it went down. Good. Right, that's as low as I'm willing to go. Let's see, will it stay in? Good. And yeah, the only reason I know we haven't had our encounter from this area before is because we've never been here. We could never reach it before this episode. We needed Surf to get here. So, Magnemite is safe. What do we call you? Okay. I really don't know. Actually, maybe I do. Whisk. Still kind of food related. You need a whisk to bake a cake, so yeah. There's another Magnemite, so all we can do for that is Magnitude? Right, Magnemite does not have Levitate. It probably has Static, now that I think about it. Same with you. We could have had a Voltorb. We could have had one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Screech, huh? Lowering my defense. It's not going to do much good. Nor is a Magnitude 5. Second lowest power in the game. At least lowest power magnitude. I've got plenty of Magnitudes, so I might as well just use another one. Screech is pretty much the only thing it could do. Yeah, even if we had a Magnitude 6, it would have been knocked out. I don't think I can cycle in here, though. I can run, but I can't cycle. Maybe I should just have a repel active. 7, okay. That should KO. Good. I messed up. I should have checked the door. Slight puzzle there. Not one that's too bad. Still. Ooh, okay. Voltorb can do something to us. Sonic Boom's the only thing that can really hit us. I think that's the one that does 20 damage every time as well, so... we can take 4 of those safely. Barely. Maybe I shouldn't be running. Maybe that's increasing our encounter rate. Although these extra battles are actually helping us a little. Maybe Magnemite has Sturdy. After all, Sturdy does do something different in Gen 3 and 4. Do not step on the switch. Still nothing. Okay, that's an escape rope. So for a moment there I thought that might have been a Voltorb, or an Electrode. Right, if we push that, that locks us in this section, and opens up another path. That's another Magnemite. Six. Okay, should be fine. It's 4 times super effective. Yeah. Actually, the Magnemite might help us in another way. Oh no! Paralyze heal. The other one's an Electrode, isn't it? Just a Voltorb, okay. Level 25. Still a static encounter though. But because it's not a gift Pokemon, we can't accept it. It's already open. Oh, but the next one isn't. Yeah, the escape rope's going to come in handy. It's a long way out of here. With how many Pokemon we've already encountered, it's going to be a lot more on the way out. We've nearly reached level 31. Oh great, we've got to hit the switch. That's a full heal. And this is a Voltorb. If you ever want to backtrack, you've got to go through the Voltorbs. Why are they like this? At least they put it on the ones that you don't need to press. 4. Why 4? Look at how little damage that super effective hit did. We could one-shot with the same move. Graveler, get off my team. You have just lost your magnitude privileges. Why is the emergency stop just a pressure plate on the floor? Anyone could step on that. Even while it's up and running. Right, use magnitude again. 8, yeah. The chances of 3 magnitude 4s in a row are incredibly low. I need to have a look into how that move works. Thunderstone. Could come in handy? I mean, if this was Generations 8 or 9, we'd be able to actually use that Thunderstone on Magneton. But we can't even evolve Magneton. Magnezone was introduced in Gen 4, so no Magnezone for us. It's just a Magneton for the rest of the playthrough, as soon as it evolves. And it will evolve. I'll make sure of it. Oh yeah, we were going to use the escape rope. I also have Dig. I probably should have just used Dig and then sold the escape ropes. Oh wait, no. Dig is on one of my Pokemon that's actually just in the PC right now. So yeah, escape rope it is. It had to be the escape rope. Right, and we should get a reward from Watson. Thunderbolt. Now that could come in handy. No idea who this could be attached to. TMs are here. Thunderbolt. Who can learn that? You're a physical attacker. And you have HM moves. Okay. Right, that doesn't work for any of them then. Unless... Thunderbolt could come in handy on a different Pokemon that's in the PC. I want to have a look at which Pokemon can actually learn it. You could learn it. You're going on my team for the next gym anyway. But you probably have something good here regardless. Maybe I should get rid of Shrimp for this next gym. Or maybe we could get rid of Fillet. Just for the, you don't really have many good moves right now. I think it's for the best we leave Fillet behind. Dragon Rage is decent, but... Another one that I want to check out is... you. Now, let's put you away. Oh, a ground type. Skarmory is also weak to electric. No. No, it's not. Steel resists electric, so it's neutral. Hang on. Type... And it should give us the type advantage for... Okay, this is the most recent games. What's the type matchups for the old games then? That's the types for the TCG. So it doesn't say. Right. Type chart Gen 2 through 5. Right, so this is missing the fairy type, that's a good start. So this is the one from before. Okay, steel is the defending type. Electric is neutral, okay. Cool. Skarmory is weak to, to electric. That's all I was needing. Right, so, let's have a look. Oh, you have an item as well for us. I guess we've been through quite a few battles. I'll take another nugget. That's an extra 5,000 Pokédollars. We have our money-making opportunity. Thunderbolt here, okay. Had a feeling you could learn it. Bubblegum could come in handy. We just need a Moonstone. Only issue is, there's only one location in the entire game that I know a Moonstone is. If we picked it up, I don't know where it'll be. Unless... No, not that one. No, not that one. I thought it would want us to confirm. This one. Item storage. Withdraw item. There are no items. Okay. We're gonna need to go back to Mount Moon. Not Mount Moon. Meteor Falls. I think that's the name of it. Right. Moonstone. Location. Meteor Falls. Or, if we're playing Sapphire, which we are, Wild Lunatones hold it 5% of the time. Only in Sapphire. Because they don't exist in Ruby or Emerald. Why? Anyway, we can't do that today. We're out of time. So, I guess today was just a side quest episode. So I'll just heal up. And I've been Luke, playing Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Signing out.